Answering the last question posted on time, I would like to point at the questions posted by Dakota Gashler. Dakota asked us, hey, did Eddie from the video break rules? Did people know about this? And I would really point at the video to answer this. It's made quite clear in the video that Eddie was the kind of guy who went out of his way to help others get things done, regardless if others had even asked for it. This type of personality is not uncommon among maintenance personnel and is not a problem by itself. However, as we note in the Eddie scenario, Eddie broke from the company policies when he did this. The company policy stated was you go in with a partner. Eddie did not. The company policy states you turn off the equipment to check it. Eddie did this. After opening the door, he then turned it back on, which violates the spirit of that policy. You check with the power off. Eddie also makes a couple key mistakes here that are due to poor training potentially. For example, instead of checking with the power off and knowing how to use his multimeter, he checks with the power on. This becomes very important as it is basically what starts the problem for Eddie. All in all, could Eddie have avoided this through training? Potentially, yes. There is a small chance that Eddie's training could have improved his chance of survival here. But honestly, looking at what happened and looking at how it happened, it is going to end up becoming a real thing where Eddie did not take the time to ensure his own safety. And that is why the video is so important, because I want this video to really get to the point that we need to ensure our own safety if we want to be a long-term employee. You know, back in the 70s, a guy might have shown up to work in a plastic shirt, similar to the one I'm wearing right now as I speak to you. And that would have been fine, but it's not anymore. We know more about what's going to happen inside of these boxes than ever before. We know what an arc flash is. We know how voltage can kill us. We need to be aware of that, and we need to be willing to take the responsibility to control our actions to avoid that problem. Thank you for your question, Dakota. At this point, I need to call out a couple attentions. If you have not posted by this time, I will check again tomorrow and try to respond, but please do post. I'm yelling at 3 of you in particular. You know who you are because you don't have a video up yet. Once again, you need to post tonight. That way I have a chance to reply tomorrow. If you don't have it posted by tonight, you probably won't get a reply in a timely manner. So do post, you 3 guys that haven't posted yet. Look forward to hearing from you. Have a great weekend.